Good morning.
Good morning.
Hope everyone is here with us for a happy Wednesday. We are going to draw or finish our projects today. So I just wanted to let you guys know, once we get these done today, we're done for the day. And then tomorrow we'll do a one-day quick project in between our masterpieces. And then we will start our new masterpiece next Tuesday.
And the one day is going to be for Mother's Day.
Yes, so moms, if you're around tomorrow, could you kind of like excuse yourself from the view? We'd appreciate that so that we can help everybody out for Mother's Day. So we're going to start out with our pledge like we always do. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Lorelai.
Hi, Lorelai. I'm glad that you guys, I'm so excited to see these finished. So again, if we get done early today, that's it. We're not going to start anything new today. Tomorrow, you can just have pencil, something to color with, and white paper, some extra if you need it. So the pledge, here we go. Ready? And I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, guys, so we're going to start where we ended yesterday. And again, if we get done with this early, we are going to just go ahead and be done for the day. So hopefully you guys have your glue stick out. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Peter family.
Good morning. The Peden family's always here.
I know.
Always. We love you guys. We love that you're here every morning.
Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. How you doing? Ethan, how did that work out yesterday? Thumbs up? Good? Did it work out? Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, everyone. All right, so I really want to see these masterpieces when they're done today, okay? So yesterday, Lindsay, will you hand me that? Thank you, my love. Yesterday, we kind of got a lot.
Ethan said it went well.
Did it go well, Ethan? Good. I'm glad to hear that because I was a little nervous about that. I wanted to make sure that you had everything you needed to make yours a success. So yesterday, I'm glad. Did you find your body, Ethan, or did you make a new one? Good morning, Leonards. Oh, yeah. So, Ethan, did you find a new one or did you make a new one? Just curious. Hi, good morning.
Hi, everyone.
All right. So, okay. So yesterday we got most of our bird done. Now we have to deal with the rest of this area right in here. And we like odd numbers in a composition create excitement.
He said made it and then he found his body.
You did find your body afterwards, Ethan. That's hilarious. Okay, so again, we were on this piece of paper. Remember, I cut mine out for Ethan yesterday. I just want to show you. So this is what your paper should look like. So there are obviously 1, 2, 3 pretty big ones that we have here, okay? Sorry, I didn't have that there. So let's go ahead with our next biggest one. And I'm going to go ahead and mine's up in the upper corner there. And that one, remember I did that one with marker. And that turned out really pretty. So I dipped the marker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out. And again, keep everything. Oh, I need to get my trash can. I forgot my trash can. Thank you, Lindsay. I got a new light too that's not going to flicker, but it's bright white. So now I need to get one that's not so white. It looks like I'm in a dentist office. So I have my scrap paper. Again, I'm going to cut out, when I'm cutting this, I want to cut where the paper or where the pencil goes away so I don't see any of that on my final. Again, I did one nice cut with that. Again, you might have to change your size due to your paper. Oh, it was Mrs. Fawcett's. Yes, it was Mrs. Fawcett's birthday, I think yesterday. Happy birthday to Mrs. Fawcett. We love her. She's such a doll. We absolutely love her. So, right here, look, that's not going to fit. It's too big. It goes off my paper. Do you guys see that? So, I have to make some adjustments. I have to decide, do I want to put it here instead where it fits just perfect? because we're gonna have some coming out of each one of these, or every one of these like little indents. Well, that's still a little big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that down, but I am gonna put that there. So instead, so if you want to and you like the way that yours looks, I don't want to get rid of that really purpley part.
To the person that said they don't have a bird, we're almost finishing this masterpiece today. So if you want to come back tomorrow, we'll be doing another project. And we go live every day at 11 on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Yes, so if you don't have a bird, this has been a culmination of days of us doing this last week and today. So you could go back and watch the videos.
If you want to make
if you want to make this bird, this is a Pete Cromer bird. He's from Australia. He loves animals. He loves collages. He loves watercolor, and he's an up-and-coming artist. So if you want to, you could do that, and then you could come back in and join us tomorrow. And in between each masterpiece, we have like a one-day fun project in between. And so tomorrow we're gonna draw some flowers or something fun for Mother's Day. So moms, you need to stay away tomorrow. Again, guys, remember, so I could put that there if I cut it down a little bit more, but that's okay. I kind of like where it fills in that space there better. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, take my glue, use my glue stick, and rub, 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 get it down, nice and neat, perfect, and lay it on where I want to. Now remember, we're gonna be overlapping some shapes on these too. So rub, 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 get that friction going again. We want to have that heat, especially since this is the first piece that we stuck on here. And voila. So again, I didn't want to put it there because I thought it looked better there. So there's one piece down. Perfect. Now I want to look through and I want to find another big piece. Well, here's the problem. Do I want two darks next to each other? I've got this red one that's kind of big, but then I've got two reds next to each other. I do have this extra that I could make one right here that's, you know, a bluey green. So I could actually take this extra piece here and cut out or draw out on that because I had extra. So I'm gonna just draw one more. I'm gonna make this one kind of curve. So this is where you would use your extras.
But you don't have to.
You don't have to. If you have some that you already like, I love that, I'm keeping that one, great. Go ahead and keep that one. And I drew on the back of mine just so I didn't have to worry about having a pencil line on the front. Ta-da. So I've got that there. Ooh, that's still too big. And that kind of matchy-matchy with my headpiece, but that's okay. I'm gonna actually just cut it down a little bit more. Just to get a little bit more off of there. Perfect. Oh, that looks cute. I love that there. So, again, I'm sorry, Lindsay, thank you. I'm throwing away my trash as I go. So, in between, I need to put one in each one of these. And I'm going to put a little one here later, too. So, I'm going to go ahead and put that one in. Glue it down. Nice and neat. Make sure.
This is where you get artistic freedom.
Yes, this is, I love that choice, Lindsay. Say that, talk more about that.
So you don't have to put whatever you want or whatever Miss Meyer does in the same places. So if you want a blue to be in a certain or blue feather to be in a certain place, you can do that. This is where you get to express yourself and you get to do what you like, which always goes back to aesthetics, which we always talk about, and it's what your eye likes. So if you don't like what Miss Meyer is doing, you can do what you want.
Exactly. I love that. That aesthetic piece, the aesthetics of it all. So aesthetics is what you personally love. Like some people totally love, my sister loves dolphins. I love dolphins too, but I'm not crazy about them like she is. Like literally.
She's a dolphin tattooed on her ankle.
She's into dolphins big time. Not me so much, but I love dolphins, don't get me wrong. But again, I wouldn't choose them as my animal. Now look, here I've got two more big ones, but boy oh boy, I might have to make those smaller to make these fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my next big one, and I'm gonna use my darker one because I've got a dark here, and I'm gonna go right here. So, sorry, the dogs are being a little loud right now. So I'm gonna take this big one, do a bubble cut. A bubble cut, again, is when you take it and you cut around it first, like this. See? That's a bubble cut. And then once I'm done with my bubble cut, I'm gonna go back through and just cut away all the nice stuff, get it all out of there. So hopefully you guys have some fun plans for this weekend, for Mother's Day, and hopefully you guys are gonna be really good to your moms this weekend. It is this weekend, isn't it? Yes. I mean, take the trash out for mom, do some dishes for mom. I don't know, but moms, whatever you can get, right? All the help you can get. Okay, so I'm gonna place this one right here. Now look, again, that's almost too big for my space. So I'm just gonna take it and cut it down a little bit more. Again, you're in charge of this. Nobody else is, so I'm gonna cut it down. And if you cut it down too much, don't worry about it. That white that you're getting, that nice contrast or that negative spacing. So the positive spacing is what we're putting down, and the negative space is what's around it. That's why this white paper is so important, that it's like crisp and clean, because it's the negative. That's why I was erasing some lines on there. I don't want people to see. There we go, that looks nice. I'm gonna put that there. So we have 4, so we're gonna have one more big one, and I might use my red for my big one there. There we go, place that in. Lay that down. Again, if you need friction, I would definitely make sure that you have some white negative space in between that. Do you see that right there? There we go. All right. All right. There we go. Okay, so, oh, Mom told a joke. Oh, they wanted to know if you had a joke, Lindsay.
Oh.
And Nani did one for us.
Thank
all right.
you, Nani.
So here's Lindsay's right now. I just wanted to show you. Look how different hers is from mine. Totally different, totally unique, totally her own. I love it. I love that hers looks totally different than mine, but it's the same concept. That's what we're trying to achieve here. Now, we're gonna do one more here, but look, it's gonna have to be, if yours is small like mine, Lindsay is gonna have one right here too. So she's gonna have to do a little bit of a smaller one. Sorry.
Here we go.
Again, I have so much blue going on there, I might repeat my red. And I've got a red one right here. So I'm gonna take this reddish one right here, reddish purple, do a bubble cut for it, and get it out of there. Again, I'm throwing away my paper as I go, keeping the other, and we're just gonna cut that out. There we go, perfect. And let's see, too big, see, too big. So I need to cut it down, and that's okay. That's all about, we didn't know what this was gonna look like, you know, when we were starting this out. So to modify and cut down is what you need to do to make these work. So just keep on cutting until you feel like you have a size that you like. Let's see, that's a little too big still. I don't want it to go off my edge. I wanna have a little bit of a border like that right there. So I'm gonna cut that down just even smaller. So wow, I've gone from a super big piece to a much smaller piece. Ooh, I like that. Again, having some negative space. So again, negative space is a space that you create around something that's positive. So positive and negative spacing is important in art too. If we have this just sitting on top of it, it would look a little strange. We want to have that fun, like it's coming out of its head. There we go. Again, there's my little bit of negative spacing. Positive is the feather, negative is the white around it. I'm gonna rub that down with a little bit of friction. And that's looking great. So now we've got our 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're gonna add 2 more because I think we need one right here, don't you, Lindsay? Mm-hmm. I think we need one right here, and I think we need one right here. So we're gonna add one here and here. If you don't think you need one there, don't worry about it. Now, I would use one of your bigger ones, and I would not use the two-toned that we made. So I'm gonna use this blue one, and I might have to come back over here and grab a red one. Actually, I'm gonna grab that red and yellow from my extras. Remember, I have all this extra paper, So I'm gonna do a yellowy red for right in here, and I'm gonna just like kind of look at that and watch. I can even draw it right here to kind of get the idea of what I need. See that, Lindsay? Mm-hmm. So now...
That's what I was just doing. Wow.
Were you doing that too?
Yep.
Cool. So, Lindsay, you're making sure you're getting your negative space too. And then remember, you want to cut your pencil line out. So important to cut that pencil line out. You don't want to see that black pencil line. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Nobody wants to see that. So, I'm going to go through and cut mine down. Get rid of my pencil. And that's why we have all that extra. Ooh, I love that yellow orange right there. That looks so pretty. Good. I like that there. Let me show you Lindsay's. So Lindsay's done hers like this, and then she just needs one more. And I would do a big one there, Lindsay. And you could use, you know, your extra piece for that too. Or if you have one up in your area that you haven't used it yet that you like, but that green. So look, hand me your extras, Lindsay. So now Lindsay on her extras, she only has a color that matches her color. So that's why she's going to the drawing board again. Because look, I don't think she wants to have that color there. She wants to have a different look. And aren't these just gorgeous? How these become like mini, I think they become like mini pieces of art. I really do. I think they're gorgeous. It's like you've done this gorgeous piece of art, marbleized watercolor paint. And then you're putting them all together to make this really wonderful masterpiece. Again, placing my glue down, finding where I like it, great. And dabbing it down, beautiful. And we need one more right here. And I might use my same yellow red combination here.
Do you think it's big enough for now?
Well, let's see. Let's look at it. So Lindsay's wondering if she thinks that this is big enough, and I think it is. I think it totally is. I mean, I think you could make it bigger if you wanted to. You could try to make a bigger one, Lindsay. You could even borrow mine. I don't know if you want to borrow that one, but you could borrow that if you need to.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to use this piece again. How are you guys doing on this? Good? All right. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do my next one right here, and I'm going to just draw it in. Again, using that color that I used before, making it fairly big. To look good, we're gonna have to overlap stuff. So the next, we're gonna do one more, I think. Nope, I think this is it. This is gonna be our last one. So we have 7. That's an odd number. That looks really good. And now we're gonna overlap the rest of these. So I'm gonna glue that down. Love it. Now we're gonna start overlapping. So on our headpiece right here, we're gonna have a lot of overlap. So let's start where this heart is, and I'm gonna zoom in so you can kind of see where I am. Right here is where the heart is, and I want a color that's gonna be different from that. And I've got all these colors to choose from here, and then I also have all my extra palette colors here. So, all right, here, I think I'm gonna use that red. So I'm gonna go ahead and go grab that red. There we go. And remember, there we go. And let me see. Oh, I think that will look really pretty there. That pinky red. I've got a lot of dark right there. So I'm gonna add that pinky red by cutting like that. Lay it down to see if it fits in the way you like. Ooh, I like that. That fits perfect right there. Okay, so then now I'm gonna glue that down in its spot. Always test it out first and then glue it down. And now we're getting some nice overlapping right there. Pretty, pretty. I love that. Now, on this one, I'm gonna put some yellow there. I could do my orange there. My orange I ended up getting some black into, so I don't like that look right there very much. So I'm gonna go to this one where I have my extras again. And I love this area right here. So inside of here, I'm gonna take some of that yellowy orange and cut a small little raindrop. And these are organic shapes. Organic shapes, you can't kind of put a name on them, so we call it a raindrop. But again, raindrops really don't look like that. Let's see. I like that, but I think maybe that's a little too big for it, so I might just make that a little bit smaller. That's what I'm gonna do. So next to your heart, on that piece that you put on there that was a little bit darker, you're gonna overlap and put another piece on top. Oh, that looks pretty, Lindsay. Let me show you Lindsay's real quick. Ooh, I just dabbed mine in glue. All right, so there we go. Let's lay that down. Perfect. Oops. Again, these small pieces can be tricky with glue. They can be really tricky. They don't want to sit and hold, so you got to help them sometimes. All right, I'm going to turn mine over. Rub, rub, rub. Get some friction. There we go. All right, that's looking awesome. So I'm going to zoom out so you can see mine. Then I'm going to show you Lindsay's real quick. Here's Lindsay's. Look how pretty hers is. She's got that green and yellow and blue, really pretty. Hers looks very spring-like. It does, looks very spring-like. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a small teardrop here, 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 and here. So you can pick from your teardrops that you've made before. And I'm going to use a dark one right here because I kind of like that dark purple that I used, and I added some, that was my shade. I added black to that, so I'm gonna put that dark purple right here, and I'm gonna just place it down first. So before I glue any of these down, I'm gonna place them down first and throw away my scraps, and then I'm gonna look at them and say, okay, is this what I want? Is this what I was going for? So I've got that purple one down. Now, probably next to that, I would want to do a lighter piece. What do you think, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Maybe like a red, or a pinky kind of look.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. Yeah, I like the red. I've got a red right here. I'm wondering maybe yellow. And you know what? I don't have much yellow, so I could use yellow right here. So, again, I'm going to cut out my own yellow piece right here with a little bit of green. And this is fun. Ooh, look, let's see. Too big. I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller. And again, I've not glued any down. I'm just placing them. So, because I wanna make sure that this kind of looks cohesive, that we've got this nice, pretty, ooh, I like that yellow. That yellow really pulls the yellow from the bottom up, and it kind of makes your eye move. I love that. And then I might go, let's see. Ooh, I like this dark color right here that I've got. How fun. I'm gonna actually use this dark one right here with the yellow. I know I have yellow right there, but I'm gonna try it again. And again, I haven't glued any of these down yet. I'm just cutting them out. Again, you don't have to be perfect with the cutouts. That's what's so great about this, and throwing them in the trash is the best thing you can do. Well, I don't know if I like that yellow so close, so let me see if I move that one over here. Ooh, I like that there. I'm gonna leave that one there, but I'm gonna cut it down a little bit smaller. Not yet, I'm gonna do my last one. So, what to do there? How about that grainy blue? Let's see. Again, you can't go wrong. This is kind of like, you know, you can use your color theory skills that you have, but again, you know, just whatever looks good to your eye. Well, that looks a little too dark. I can't really see a contrast there, so I'm gonna do what Lindsay said and put a red there. And I gotta go look for a red. Let's see, do I have a red? Ooh, I might not have a red left. Lindsay, do you have any red?
Not really.
Oh, I have this piece right here I can use. There we go. I had a little bit of red with purple in it. Let's see how that works. I had a small piece right there. Oh yeah, totally, that yellow totally has to be there. Yes, totally. I like that so much better. All right, so when you get all of yours on the inside, cut out and placed down, I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller. Then you can go ahead and glue them. Oh, we have puppies playing today. Bowie, Bash. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna glue those down next. And I'm just gonna go through and pick them up, glue them down. What are they fighting over? Toy? No. Nothing. Bowie wants something. That's Bowie's fight mode. He's like, I want something you got, buddy. Oh, Bowie. All right. And then we're just going to glue these down. I've got a 2-year-old dog, almost 2, throwing a fit. Yeah, this is great. All right. Glue that one down. All right. Going through, gluing them all down, making sure that they're on place. I got some of that blue or that purple on that yellow. Hopefully that'll come off. Let's see, I'm gonna take my eraser. So if you do get some of your glue stick on your project, you can take an eraser and while it's drying, try to get it off. That's kind of what I do. Just peel that layer off of glue stick. There we go. That looks a little bit better. How's yours coming along, Lindsay?
We're getting there.
Let's see. So now we have all of our inside done. Now we have to do the overlapping on the outside, because if we don't do that, if we don't add these extras in here, it's going to look really funny. So we are ready for our final kind of draw through. Believe it or not, if you want to, you could put a small piece right here. So I've got that blue-green right there. Now these are smaller pieces. These are going to, I don't like that one. I'm going to actually use a small green, and I'm going to make this more of a triangle piece than a big flared out piece, because I don't want anyone to think that this is like a repetition of my others. So I'm going to see if that's going to work there. Ooh, I kind of like that green. So you guys can put something right there if you want to. That looks good, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Let me show you Lindsay's real quick. So this is Lindsay's right here. She just got that piece on there. Again, she can wait for that to dry for a couple minutes and then take her eraser and it will come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on right here. And then we made some circles. So we're gonna put some circles first, and then we're gonna go on the inside of these right here. So let's go ahead and put a circle here. What do you think? And let's put maybe a circle here.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, I did the same thing on mine. I did the same glue mess. Again, if you get glue on there, you can take it while it's drying. Well, of course, mine fell off because I did not. We'll do that again. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that over and rub that down real quick. The friction never ends.
When I was a kid, I thought friction was the coolest thing.
Oh, friction is cool. It is cool. All right, so again, we're warming that up, trying to get the glue off. There we go. Looking much better. Again, I can go back over that in a couple minutes too, while it's drying, to get that glue off. Make sure that you're using a part of your eraser that does not have color on it. So I'm using the end that does not have color. And I'm just trying to get that glue stick off. And it's coming off, good. One more time. And again, I can go back to that in a couple minutes too.
Can I see that eraser, please?
Sure. And then I can even use a smaller eraser if I need to, which of course, any pencil around here that has a little eraser on it, I don't know anybody that has an eraser. There we go. I had to get it smaller to get that off. There we go. Again, it will come off, trust me, it will. All right, so now we want to put a light color on this one because we're going to overlap it. We're going to put some circles in, but we're just going to go through in order and just do them together really quickly. So we've got that nice one here. So in this reddish purple, you know, I could always put a green there for contrast. Now I have a green here, so maybe I want to use a light green. And again, these are fun little pieces. So like On this one, maybe it's just a triangle piece, or it's a half moon, or it's just something different, something unique. And you know, again, it's up to you to like it. So that's a little too big for me. So I'm gonna just cut that down a little bit more. You just wanna add something on top of these so that they have a little bit of variety. You know, right now everything is unified. You know, we have all of these teardrop shapes. Well, we have no variety, and we want some variety in that too to make it really pop. So, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down right there. So we want a little variety on that. And of course you wanna create a little contrast. So if this one's really light for you, maybe you put a dark one on the top. You know, you want it to be noticeable. You want it to be there. You want it to be present. Ooh, I love that. And then in this one right here, you know, again, maybe I'm gonna do a darker color like that blue. Well, I'm gonna keep that for that. I love that there. Yep, I'm gonna do that. So, and then this one I have this blue left over. So maybe I'm just gonna keep a half moon shape and just cut out the half moon. Again, just like a sliver. And they don't have to be a teardrop this time. So look, let's see what that looks like. Ooh, I like that. I like that blue and orange. Totally different, totally unique. Nice, I like that a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And perfect. Right there, love it. Love it, love it, right there. Great job. All right, and then maybe right here, since there's some space, we could go through and we could add a circle. So you could grab a circle from anywhere. I've got this red circle that I've already made. Remember, again, showing us how to cut out circles last time. You keep your scissors straight, you rotate your paper, and you create your cuts for your circle. How you doing, Lindsay?
I'm doing good.
Good. So let's put just a little circle here, and again, it can be whatever color you want. And again, throw away the trash. Ooh, let's see if I like that there. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. My hands are getting really gluey.
I know, mine too.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Yes, so I'm gonna put that circle there. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and do that, and we'll keep on working from left to right. So again, in this piece right here, you want something different and fun. So on this one, maybe I'm gonna use some of my yellow that I had left. I also have, you know, light blue left over, but I have some yellow right here. And again, I'm gonna make like a, you know, half moon shape and see what it, we want these shapes to be different from our teardrops because we're trying to create variety. So variety is like, you go into the store and you're like, oh mom, what fruit are we gonna get today? There's so many to choose from. Well, they're all fruits, but you're just picking, you know, bananas and strawberries and oranges, but there's still apples and there's still other things there. So that's variety. So we're not like looking at a whole bunch of oranges. So ooh, I like that yellow there. Now, the only thing is I've got yellow there, and that kind of bugs my eye. So let me see if I can find a color. I'm okay with it. I'm okay, because then if I put purple there, there's a problem too. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. All right, and just place that there. Good job, guys. We are getting close to finishing these. I would really love to see these masterpieces. Please post them to this Facebook page. I love seeing your finals. So now, I just dropped my glue and it just totally fell on its head. That's hilarious. Okay, so right here, you can do a small one right here. Again, we want to stay away from that, you know, so that normal shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a small, again, moon here. Let's see, that's too big. I'm gonna make that a lot smaller. And again, we're just placing things in the negative spacing to give it more excitement. Ooh, I like that purple there. Perfect. There you go. So you're gonna put something right there. You're gonna take that, glue that on. Awesome. Lay that down. So I have something in between. And I had already been saving this piece for this one. So you want to put one in there. And this one I am going to use a teardrop there. That's fine. You can have some there in that. And then, of course, in here, so let's go ahead and do that one. I'll wait for you guys if you need me to wait. And I'll show you Lindsay's too. This one I had already picked out, so I knew what I was gonna do right here. I love that contrast that that creates with that blue-green and that red-purple. Really pretty contrast. Let me show you Lindsay's right here. She decided to do a circle, see? She's changing hers up. She's decided to do extras that are different, and it's so neat. All right, so in here, I'll probably put another circle here. And again, I might do a light circle. I'm running out of color, but I've got a little bit of yellow left. Ooh, I've got some yellow right here. Ooh, and that green, I like that yellow green. So I might just do a circle right here. And we're getting close to getting done, guys. And then artist signature. So again, cutting out your circle. It does not need to be perfect, but it needs to fit in so that it's not, like, you want it to be independent. You don't want it to overlap when it's sitting in the background like that. So let's see. Ooh, I love that circle. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then I see some purple on there. I'm gonna erase that away. That was glue on my yellow, so I did not like that. So again, that was there from earlier, and I got rid of that just by erasing. So you can erase glue stick off. Awesome. Now, I'm gonna go through and place one more small one here and one more small one there. And guys, we're gonna be done. So on my blue, I might put another yellow again. And then again, I'm just gonna do a fun little weird shape because again, you want variety. So let's see.
Glue sticked up.
Your glue sticked up. So, ooh, that looks cool. I don't like the end there, so I'm gonna fix that end and round it out a little bit. But I like how thin that is. Cool. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this Pete Cromer. I've really loved painting. The next project that we're going to do after Mother's Day tomorrow, we're gonna do a one-day project tomorrow. The next project we're gonna do is dealing with, I don't know if I wanna do tessellations with you guys or cups. If I do tessellations, you're gonna need index cards, and I don't know if anybody has access to index cards. I would love to do tessellations with you. They're super cool. Escher did tessellations, and then I'm gonna do one more right here on this one. And if you guys wanna add, you know, extras to yours, you can. But I'm gonna add, ooh, I love this, how I mix the color there. I'm gonna add that bluey green. I love that. Again, having all this extras. Ooh, that's a little too big. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that down. So, I really would love to know if people had note cards at home, like index cards. Because if you have index cards at home, and tape, I would really love to do an Escher tessellation project with you. So I'm gonna glue that down. And really, I think you guys can always add more. Do you hear me? But for me, I feel like this is a good stopping point for me. I feel like everything's kind of balanced. I like how it is. Like, this is my original. Just to show you my original. Here's my original. Here's the one I've created with you. Here's the one that Lindsay's almost done with. There's 3 totally different looking, beautiful masterpieces that are created from just an idea. And then when I'm done with this, I'm gonna take my black Sharpie, and in the corner, I'm gonna place my artist signature. And voila, I'm done. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I would love to see these guys. I would love to see these. Bye, Stacy. Bye, everybody. Oh, Laura's here watching. I have index cards. Awesome. If you guys have index cards and tape, that's what we're going to do for our next assignment. We're going to learn how to do tessellations. You're going to be enamored with these. These are the coolest things. It's math and art so perfect together. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So tomorrow we're going to do a Mother's Day project, 1 day quick project. And then next Tuesday, we're going to start tessellations. As always, we're getting off a couple minutes early today, but you guys, I want to see these. Please send me pictures. As always, keep art in your heart. Love you. Take care. Bye. Thank you.